Tonight, our story is the delightful Columbia comedy, If You Could Only Cook, starring Adolphe Menjou, Humphrey, Bogart, and Priscilla Lane. I'll play the part of Flash. Our story concerns...
How do you like that? I missed him.
Hey, what's the idea? Who's shooting?
Pay no attention to it, buddy. I just took a shot at my cook.
Oh, well, that's all right. Huh?
I guess I'm kind of impetuous. But you know what he done? He forgot to put the garlic in my Bordelaise sauce. The rat shooting's too good for him.
Well, that gives you an idea of what happens when an infamous gangster named Dan Nolan hides the soul of a gourmet under his bulletproof vest, and what might be in store for an unemployed typist and a tired millionaire when they enter his employ as cook and butler.
Buchanan Automobile Company. Mr. Buchanan, one moment, please. I'll connect you with his secretary.
Mr. Buchanan's office? Oh, I'm sorry, he isn't in. Who? Oh, Miss Fletcher. But he isn't in, Miss Fletcher. Sure, I know he's going to marry you next week, but until then he's his own boss, isn't he? Now, look, he erupted out of a director's meeting a half an hour ago. Well, you might reach him by carrier pigeon. You see, every time he gets upset, he takes himself for a walk in the park. What's that, Miss Fletcher? How do I know what...
Go away, go away. Go away, pigeon, shoo. I haven't any peanuts. Go away. Make yourself a nice pigeon nest and sit in it. You know, you birds are just as stubborn as my board of directors, only you sound a little more intelligent. You're welcome. All right, since you insist upon this board meeting, I'll tell you what I think of each one of you. You, Flanagan, I was designing automobiles while you were still selling insurance. And you, Mr. Collins, you're still living in the day when a buggy whip was standard equipment on every horseless carriage. Mr. Lannon, you're a fool. Brown, you're an idiot. And Jones, you're a nincompoop.
You forgot the little moth-eaten pigeon here on the end.
What? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't know there was anybody else on the bench.
Well, don't mind me. If you want to tell these pigeons off, go right ahead.
I really have nothing against pigeons.
Oh, I know. You've lost your job and you're mad at the world. Isn't that right? Well, here, you better look this over.
Look what over?
The want ads. Help wanted, mail.
Oh, well, you see, I don't really want...
Well, you'll never find anything if you don't look. You don't want to go on relief, do you?
Well, I would like to avoid that as long as possible. What kind of work do you do?
Oh, typist, secretary. What's your particular line?
Automobiles.
Oh, grease monkey, huh?
Well, I...
Bet you look cute in a uniform. Well, you see anything in the paper you like?
There's nothing that really appeals to me.
Boy, when you've been out of a job as long as I have, you won't be so particular. Gee, I wish I was a couple.
Couple of what?
People. The only good ads are for couples. Here, just look at this one. Yeah, right here. Cook and butler, $175 a month. Wow.
Now, if you could only cook...
But I can. I'm a marvelous cook. Say, wait a minute. Can you buttle?
Buttle?
Yeah, you know. Very good, sir. Dinner is served, madame. Your coat, sir?
Well, there's nothing difficult about that.
Then what are we waiting for? Come on.
Now, wait a minute, not so fast.
Oh, look, it's a job, isn't it?
Yes, but we're not a couple. That is, we are a couple, but not in a legal sense. Anyway, I haven't said I'd do it.
But you have to do it.
It's too fantastic. I'd like to talk it over.
Well, save your talk for the interview. It's a chance of a lifetime for both of us. Wait, I'll look up the address.
But look, I don't even know you. We can't do a thing like this without...
Here it is. Apply to D.F. Nolan, Nolan Manor, Longhaven. Let's go.
Now, wait. Nolan? Did you say D.F. Nolan?
Uh-huh.
Why, my dear girl, Nolan is the biggest racketeer in the city.
I wouldn't care if he had 6 heads. He's still paying $175 a month. Well, what do you say?
Well, wait. I'll take it up to my board of directors. What do you say, Mr. Flanagan? And you, Mr. Collins? Oh, you think I shouldn't go, eh? Well, you can all go jump in the lake.
You mean we're going after the job?
You bet we are. And let's hurry before some other couple beats us to it.
Okay, Flash. Start running them in. Send the next couple in.
Okay, boss. Quiet.
I beg your pardon,
Wait your turn, buddy. Hey, you in the front. Come on in.
Hey, Ben, thank you.
And never mind thanking him. Let me see what you can do on that stove.
Yeah.
What's the receipt of your Bordelaise sauce? How much garlic do you use?
Garlic. In this sauce, Ben used no garlic, Mr. Nolan. I only used...
No garlic. Get out. Go on. Feed it.
Well,
No garlic. Send in the next one, Flash.
Okay, Frenchie, you're next. Tell the boss what you can do with garlic.
Ah, the garlic, Monsieur Nolan.
Oh, you like garlic, huh?
Ah, mais oui. It is the perfume of the épicure.
Ah, gee, when you say it like that, it sounds good, too.
Alors, you take a medium-sized piece comme ci, drop it into the sauce comme ça.
What? Did you hear that, Flash? He drops it in the sauce. Get out before I throw you out.
On your way, Frenchie, on your way. Here's the next couple, boss. Butler and the cook. The guy seems to know his onions, but you better ask the dame about her garlic.
Come here, sister. Now, how much garlic do you use in Bordelaise sauce?
Garlic, Mr. Nolan? Well...
Well?
In this particular sauce, you want only the ghost of the shadow of the flavor of garlic.
Ah, the ghost of the shadow.
The garlic should be suspended between thumb and forefinger above the saucepan and gently wafted back and forth like this.
Did you hear that? The ghost of the shadow wafted back and forth.
There. Taste that, Mr. Nolan.
Ah, baby, the job is yours.
Honest?
Sure. Say, what's your name?
Joan?
Okay, now, how about your old man?
Well, my name is James, sir. James Burns.
Well, I always wanted a butler named James.
Wait a minute, boss.
Yeah, what's the matter, Flash?
Well, if I'm going to bodyguard you, I got to ask these guys a couple of questions.
Ah, you and your sense of duty.
Hey, you two got references?
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 Yeah.
Well, you see, sir, unfortunately, our trunks were lost.
They fell off the boat.
What boat?
What difference does it make what boat? They fell off the boat. They're hired.
Now, wait a minute, boss. I got a right to know what boat.
Oh, of course. It was the Mauritania.
You see? Okay, Flash, that's enough questions. Take them upstairs and show them where they bunk. I'm going to lap up the rest of this sauce. Ah, the ghost of the shadow.
Mr. Flash, you don't mean there's only one bedroom?
For sure. There's only two of you, ain't there? Don't tell me you got a flock of kids.
No, there's just the two of us.
Well, then what do you expect? Oh, I suppose where you worked before you had a whole suite, huh, Toots? Hey, that's good. Toots suite, huh?
Very funny. Good night, sir.
You don't get it. I said whole suite, Toots. Toots suite.
Thank you very much. Good night, sir.
Okay. The boss wants his breakfast at 8. That's the trouble with these servants. Ain't got no sense of humor.
Well, John, it was nice while it lasted anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, obviously we can't stay in the same room.
No, we can't. But there's a balcony right outside that door. We'll take turns. One of us sleeps in here, and the other one...
Gets pneumonia. All right.